The Fujian is a new China's aircraft carrier. It is being referred as the Type 003. This is the first aircraft carrier built in China to a fully indigenous design. The previous two China's aircraft carriers used modified Soviet design and even hull in case of the Liaoning. The Fujian was laid down in 2015-2016. Other sources claim that the new China's aircraft carrier was laid down in 2017. It was launched in 2022. This aircraft carrier should enter service with the Chinese Navy in 2024-2025. It will become China's third aircraft carrier and the flagship of the Chinese Navy. The Fujian is significantly larger than previous Chinese aircraft carriers. It is actually nearly as large as the U.S. Ford-class nuclear-powered aircraft carriers. This aircraft carrier is fitted with electromagnetic catapults. Such catapults enable the launch of bigger aircraft with heavier payloads and more fuel. Previous China's Liaoning and Shandong aircraft carriers lacked such catapults but were fitted with ski jump ramps. Fujian has a total of 3 catapults on its flight deck. Judging from the size of the Fujian, this carrier can accommodate around 60 aircraft. It will operate J-15 series fighters. In 2021, China ordered another 55 improved J-15 series fighters that will form the air wing of the Fujian. So far, the J-15 is the only China's carrier-based fighter. Some sources report that China is also developing a new stealthy fighter for carrier operations. This could be an evolved version of the J-31. China is also developing new types of carrier-based aircraft, such as the KJ-600 AWACS aircraft, that is equivalent of the US E-2 Hawkeye. Most likely that this carrier will also operate unmanned aerial vehicles as well as some helicopters. There are 2 elevators to move the aircraft between hangar and flight deck. Defensive armament includes 330mm close-in weapon systems, CIWS. It is a version of the Type 1130, fitted with AESA radar. This system is capable of intercepting incoming anti-ship missiles traveling up to a maximum speed of Mach 4 and beyond, with a success rate of at least 96%. Other defensive weapons might include short-range air defense missiles and anti-submarine rocket launchers. Propulsion is provided by 8 conventional oil-fired boilers rather than nuclear reactors. There are steam turbines with a combined output of around 220,000 horsepower. Power is delivered to 4 shafts. Actually, it seems that propulsion system of the Fujian is rather similar to that of the Shandong aircraft carrier, but in a slightly upgraded form. This aircraft carrier will be operated by a crew of around 2,000 sailors. There will be also around 1,000 airmen. This aircraft carrier will be fitted with command and control facilities to operate as a command center for military operations. Construction of the third aircraft carrier was a very ambitious naval shipbuilding program. This is a good representation that China is steadily overtaking Russia in terms of naval power and industrial capabilities and begins to rival the United States. Chinese military shows no signs of stopping. Since 2017, there were some signs that China is preparing for construction of a 4th aircraft carrier that would be built to a modified design and will have a nuclear propulsion system. It is being referred as the Type 004. Some sources report that metal cutting for the new aircraft carrier began in 2017. During the same year, China's government reportedly initiated development of a nuclear reactor that could power large warships and aircraft carriers.